Yo, okay, the viewers want to know, man, how you get that name Gangsta, Hot Boy Gangsta? Where that come from?
From Walmart. Now I'm just playing. My homie Killer Stone gave me that name in juvenile jail.
You had that name way back, Gangsta.
Yeah, in '91, I think he gave me that when he was in juvenile jail. 1990.
So,
Yeah.
what you think he's showing you to give you that name? Like, what? Cause that's a big name to carry, man. People want to try you just off of hearing that your name. Would you say that like just hearing, you know,
That's that's this new generation. Back then we didn't do that because men respected men, young men respected young men.
right,
'Cause, a nickname was just a nickname. You had to really put the work in the streets, but it wasn't like you could have a dude named King Kong or killer by nature, but nobody was gonna try him. It's like, but you gonna hear through the hood or through people that if you really a step or not, you gonna get that.
I was having a conversation with my homie the other day, right? And we was trying to figure out like what times do you what time do you think is worse now or in the nineties? Like which time you think, you know what I'm saying? What's your opinion on that? Because I would say personally it was worse it's worse now. And what I mean by that, before you reply, what I mean by that, I don't think that by far they got more hot or braver than it was back then. I just think it's, you know what I'm saying, like they really pulling off some real dangerous acts now, more than what, it was back then. So what's your take on that?
I think it's worse now because back then the gangsters, some of the hood dudes had guns. Everybody, even the coward got one now. All the hood boys got the tools now, and they already squeeze. Back then, certain people that wasn't squeezing. Everybody squeezing.
Listen.
I'm about to plug this trick, you already know. I'ma push it to the limit. Real deep boy, this ain't no motherfucking gimmick. Live my life for the moment, I can die any minute. So I live for my home and then I ride and revenge. I came in this thing, nigga, mill half strong. Rich off a cane and a little hair wrong. Niggas in the game know what's happening with Stone, cause I lived everything that I rap in a song.
They ain't gonna train the dog how to hold a gun. So, I think, like I said, it's now because I promise everybody, we didn't have backpacks, so we had the real AK-47, the Mac 90s, the 223s, the Mac 11s, the SKSs, the big rain guns. So there was no backpack. We had to walk out of the coach all them things. Then they got the little minute that they can put the back. Man, this stuff wow now, bro.
The name, the term Hot Boy, that's a big, man. I know you wish you could have trademarked that thing, boy. You'll be a quadrillionaire right now. Well,
no, because back then, first, I'm out the hood, so we ain't know about trademark or something,
right,
going to the copyright. We never heard of that. I never heard that word until I went to the feds. So, I always tell people, bro, I don't regret nothing because at the end of the day, when you hear a name, my name tied to it. Right. So, and then my people made money off it. They took care of me while I was locked up. So, I didn't get what I supposed to have, but I'm happy. I'm free, man. So it is what it is, bro.
Free, baby. I ain't got to stand up for count time. I ain't got to worry about what they were eating in the child hall today. So Giggity, how often did you go to the child hall, or you ain't go at all?
Oh yeah, I went. Then when I first got there, I used to play like I was too much. Like 90 days, I didn't go because I was like, man, I'm not eating that jailhouse stuff. Because this boy would take care of me, so I would go to the commissary. They had plenty of food in the commissary, and dudes be cooking steaks and cabbage and all that in the unit with a microwave. So I had 3 chefs in the unit. But eventually, that you get I like chicken, so Thursday was chicken day. They had them big holiday meals. So I said, okay, Tyler, I gotta go get this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I used to be in the kitchen, and I wasn't no tray monster, none of that. Now I wasn't 2 trays. You know what I'm saying? But I used to come through that. I'm from the hood. I wasn't no different, but I had money, But I still used to go to the kitchen.
So did you get dudes 100 buns for their chicken tray on chicken days? Like, did you buy a few chickens?
Yeah, I used to buy chicken, or like dudes to tell 2 stamps. sometimes 3 stand for the chicken. So I give me about 3-4 chicken on Thursday. That's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Big Meech, they say he's supposed to be coming home, man. That's a
Man,
good
that's
thing.
good. Man, that's a blessing. I know he's gonna be happy because he supposed to be in his 70s getting out. So for him to be getting out now, everything's still popping, but that's a blessing. I'm happy. I want to see how he gonna receive this stuff. Hopefully somebody can let him know that BMF is a big name. That is history with that, right? But I don't want him to come home thinking it's gonna be all love.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because Big Meech is a good dude, real cool, humble dude, show love to everybody.
In their own way. Every man plays his own role, and everything starts with the leader. I'm a good leader, so I got good people that follow. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. If you can only be like the nigga that's running your crew. If you got a robbing ass boss, then you're gonna be a robbing ass crew. If you got a real boss who know how to sacrifice and take the bad along with the good and show his crew know how to be men, then this what you get. Everybody shining like new money. There ain't no other crew like this in the world, and there never will be another one.
And getting on his social media site, his crew, so it's gonna be disrespect. So he just gotta be ready for that.
Okay. So what was you and his relationship like? Was you ready to meet him? Was he ready to meet you? Cause both of y'all was made men. Both of y'all didn't know each other from the streets. So like the anticipation, how was that? Was you like, you know what I'm saying? Was you like, damn, I want to meet this dude? You know what I'm saying? What y'all relationship was like?
It was very good. First of all, Big Meech was way bigger than me, had way more money than me. But he had heard about me, and when he came to the compound,
of course he heard about you.
He wanted to meet me. So the big guy he was with, had told I know Gangsta was at another prison together. So I didn't know how Big Meech looked. So him and the guy was walking up the walk. Dude, I said, what's up? Who you? Man, I said, man, I don't remember you. I kept walking. So they said, yo, Big Meech on the compound. I said, how you look? Say, like, with blazers. I said, oh yeah, I just saw that guy with the other dude. I said, oh man, I must have made that dude look bad. So for dinner time, I seen him, and we met up. The dude introduced us, we talked, and from there we had just been tight. Never had a fuss, never had a fight. Always been cool and love, man.
So you didn't know how he looked when you didn't know how he looked at all?
No, because I got locked up in 98. Right. So all the stunting and Big Meech stuff was in the early 2000s on.
Yeah, so you ain't fuck with the magazines and the Don Divas and all of those.
Oh yeah, I did, but he wasn't in them. You had people like I was in the Fed magazine, but you had people Elpo, Ray for that man, Wayne Perry, the Shower Posse. You had the dudes that's already locked up in these magazines. They weren't really putting street dudes in the magazine because they were still doing their criminal activity.
Word,
so in there, he didn't hit the book, the magazine till like 05. Cause I remember being in US People Query and some guy was talking about it. I was like, what is being man? Who is being? He was like, man, they do Big Meech, man. And they were talking about it on the record. I was like, oh, all right. So I hadn't seen him in the magazine while I was doing my time.
So when you heard about that rumor, what's that dude name? You gave him a shout out too, because he put you on the map. Talking about Big Meech beat up Terrence Gangsta William in jail, and he don't put a picture with you knotted up and all. I forgot the.
I always want to see that picture, but I never saw that picture. I've been looking for that picture.
Yeah, man, he talked real funny.
I don't know what that chump is. He live in Atlanta too. Oh, I forgot about that clown, man.
Yeah. So when you heard that there, how did that? Because I know by the time you heard it, it don't went viral. By the time you heard it, for sure it did.
Yeah, because my mother, Slim on was telling me, I heard you had to go to the hospital, you got beat in your face. I said, man, I'm doing just fine. But I didn't know the magnitude of social media back then. Right. So I was like, oh, this dude can come up with a lie, selling his t-shirts and got people got the internet on fire. I was like, okay. But back then it was 900 thumbs up that I beat Big Meech up, and 1,000 thumbs up he beat me up. So I was like, oh, he winning. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, Big Meech, real good dude, bro. Real good dude. Humble dude, bro. I got a lot of love and respect for Big
Had
Meech.
like a whole kind of dudes following him, like a whole, you know what I'm saying, like the
Yeah.
compound following him, tattoos,
Yeah.
and you know, did he flip the whole compound to BML?
No, he didn't flip the whole compound, but he had him a big car. He got that he had a dude from all over the South, even out of New York,
Wow.
putting BMF on his left side of his neck, BMF ENT on him, bro. He I ain't gonna lie, he had him in a nice group, he had him in a nice movement. And he let it be known, I'm not putting nobody on, I'm not hooking nobody up. If you're gonna hang out with me, just hanging out with me, that's what it is. And then they go eat, and then they go work out.
So they had a little routine. They eat together, working out. I know the last time you seen him on the compound, like what that was behind, like the riot that broke out. Was it a race riot? Muslim? What was it before? I know you said y'all grabbed them things and went out there. That was the last time you seen him.
He had got what it was a guy, he was playing ball in the rec yard, and he was like, I got next. The old lady DC said, no, I got next. And they argued about who got next. So one of my Muslim brothers over there stole off on him. They went to the gym because it was like 25 of them from BMF in the gym, and only like 3 DC out there at the time. And they were fighting and rumbling, and you know, and then they called a move, so they all went back to the unit. Everybody heard about the unit from BMF more. So it was like about 25 DC and some Muslims with them, and man, it was like solid. A lot of them came together to go outside for Big Meech. But the thing was, I told Meech, I said, Meech, listen,
ain't no fighting.
You got to go outside. Yeah, them little boy about a game fight. These old got knives out here, man. There ain't gonna be no game fight. There's gonna be some knife pushing. So he was like, yeah, I know, but I gotta go out because the dude who started was in front of me and Meech. He was like, nah, you can fall back, Meech. I'm going out there. He said, nah, I gotta go because I'm the face of this franchise. You got to go. So as we walking, the lieutenant stopped us and asked me, what's my name? Pat me down, told me to go ahead. Then he asked Meech what's his name. And to give you ID, turned him around, told me, where you go back to the unit. I was happy. I had the guys on me. So he locked me up. And then the last time I had seen Big Meech, bro. Last time I
help me motherfuck him and suck me. Yeah. Backslid to hustling. Shit is looking pretty now. Dick ride motherfuckers say I'm acting shitty now. To be honest, I ain't like them niggas.